stream. Oh! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Trailer Park Live right here on the 2nd Street Marvel, where we're coming at you live every single Friday night at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for being here. If you're one of the returning viewers, welcome to all the Myrtle Maniacs, and welcome to all of the immortal Myrtle Maniacs in the house tonight. The immortal Myrtle Maniacs are the channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you're all having a very good evening. Here we are on the Trailer Park Live. Now, if this is your first time here, what I typically do is I start off the show by talking about some of the comic books that I have pulled for the week, and then I get in and interact with you all in the live chats as we just talk about some of the things that have kind of gone on throughout the week. Just some different topics, and we get a little bit more rated R here. We have a little bit of fun. Sometimes maybe, you know, it's not so fun, depending on who you are. Maybe, who knows? Who knows where we go with it? Who knows where we go with the conversation here? Sometimes it gets a little out of hand. Remember the 14th of February of last year. Remember? Anybody else remember that? Anybody else remember? Anybody else remember February 4th? Anyway, guys, starting right off talking about some comic books. If you guys weren't here this morning we actually opened up this right here, this package that I got in from Coffin Comics. I got this package in from Coffin Comics. In case you guys don't know Coffin Comics, that is Brian Pulido, who is the writer, the creator of Lady Death. And we opened this up, and this is one of the things that I got right here. This was, here, let me get that out of the package so I can show you this book right here. This is Lady Death Cataclysmic Majesty. Why is that thing not focusing? Come on. Focus on me. Focus on me. Why is it? Come on. Why is it? Oh, what's it doing here? Oh, don't give me that. No, don't give me that spot focus bullcrap. There we go. There we go. That's better. We got this right here, this Lady Death Cataclysmic #1. This is a hardcover book. I went ahead and backed this tier, the tier that I backed here. This was all, in case you guys don't know, in case this is one of your first times here, the channel memberships that I do here, what I do with some of that money, look, I'm not getting rich off of YouTube, okay? But even with the channel memberships that we do here, one of the things I'm doing with that money is going out and crowdfunding comic books, picking different projects to go out there and back and help fund and, you know, help bring to life. And this is one of the books that we recently backed. This was the Lady Death Cataclysmic. Now, when I backed this one, thanks to all the awesome, wonderful supporters here, all the Immortal Myrtle Maniacs, we went ahead and got this particular one that came with this copy right here. This is the Premiere Edition. This one is more like a trade paperback. It's a little bit thicker. It's got like a cardstock cover, a little bit thicker cover. And it's very beautiful cover as well. Very beautiful cover as well. Now, this is going to be given away to one of our channel members. To one of our channel members for all their support. Now, one of the things is like, the giveaways I do for the channel members, like, I've sent different things to people here and there. It's just something I do. It's not necessarily like, just like giveaways, like, you know, you're entered into a contest. Like, a lot of times it's just me sending different channel member stuff. I've sent stuff to my man Captain Pennsylvania. My man Wayne has got some stuff. Sent, you know, just different things that I've sent out to different supporters here of the channel. You know, a lot of times we call it AOKs in the comic community. But I kind of do that with, you know, some of the channel members. Like, you know, a while back, it wasn't one of the crowdfunding projects. This was something that just as time has gone on, I've kind of decided to do some of these different things. But like, you know, sent my man Captain Pennsylvania, sent him this. Barry, you know what? I'll show it to you. I'll show you. Like, look, I sent him a copy of this right here. This is the Sumerian Volume 1. Because in case you didn't know, my man Cap is not only a big fan of Scotty Summers, but he really loves Conan. And he was telling me, asking me to review some Conan. So I was like, hey, you know, like, I'm not into Marvel Conan. You know, I haven't really read it, you know, for one. But I was like, why not check this out on Ablaze Publishing, The Sumerian? And I've been reading the series, and it's only gotten better as time has gone on. Volume 2 should be coming out as well. And again, this is another hardcover book as well. Again, I love hardcover books. They're great. They're beautiful. But yeah, so, but anyway, so yeah, I'll be sending this out to somebody. I might, you know what? I honestly might be sending this out to my man Lord Vito, because he was sent some very generous super chats in. But we've got plenty more that we're going to be doing for other channel members anyway. So don't worry, guys. Don't worry. We'll be sending just some different things out just for all the support. And I can't wait to get into this, because you can see, I mean, these are both some very beautiful and lovely covers there. This one is Paolo Pantalina that did this one. And then this this regular one, oh man, can't remember who did this regular cover on here. Can't remember who did this regular cover on the Lady Death. And I don't want to open it up and get my greasy fingerprints all over it, all over somebody else's book, right? But then it also came with this right here, this black and white version. This is a black and white version of the same comic book. So very good stuff here. You know what? Let me show you off some of the art here in this book. Oh, we got my man Mike Porter, one of the Immortal Myrtle Maniacs, with a $5 super chat with a sticker that says, wow. But yeah, here, look. You open this thing up and look at these beautiful pencils, man. Look at that. Look at that. Now, I don't know about you, but guys, I'm a black and white guy all the way when it comes to art and pencils and everything. Like when I draw myself, I like to do pencils. I like to do the shading in pencil. I'm all pencils, baby. And this, to me, when I get these ones right here, like all that are all in pencil like this, like I just absolutely love this. Look at that. Just look at that. Look. Would you look at that? Look, it's beautiful. Oh my God, man. This is like, come on. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And let's see here. Co-written by Brian Pulido and Mike McLean. Illustrated by Diego Bernard, and that was who probably did the cover as well. Colored by CC Dela Cruz, lettered by Marshall Dillon. So, yeah, guys, I'm telling you. Brian Pulido's he's like the gold standard for kickstarting or crowdfunding comic books, man. I got these two, basically these 3 comic books in, and this whole box of stuff this whole thing right here, full of different stickers and bookmarks and just all kinds of cool stuff. And that our channel members helped back and make this thing come to life. And we're giving a copy of that away. I believe it was $58 total. $58 for everything that was in there. And there's so much great and cool stuff in there. But let's talk about some other comic books, right? You want to hear about some other comic books. In case you guys didn't know, I don't pull many Marvel or DC books anymore these days. This week I did pick up Fantastic Four. Life Story, the 70s. I haven't got a chance to read this one yet. I haven't got a chance to read it. I'm sorry. I haven't got a chance to read it. And then Captain Marvel issue number 29. Now, I know, hey, don't you dare say anything. All right? Just, hey, I've talked about it before. Captain Marvel's on the pull list. And there it will stay as one of the few remaining books. There's a small reason why. All right. It's not a long strategy or anything, but it's like, just one strategy. And you never know. This one little strategy could work. We'll see. But I don't know. I'm probably like 5 issues behind here. I probably haven't read this since like issue 22, 23. Since basically the last one that came out that kind of shot up in value a little bit for whatever odd reason because there's a new character in there. But, whatever. So don't you say anything. I know somebody's getting ready to say something. The other one that I got here, that was all I have from Marvel, was on a Blaze Comics. Like I was just showing you the Cimmerian. This is an Iron Shadows in the Moon. This book, this series has progressively gotten better and better every single one. Now what they do with the Cimmerian series is every single series they add they get a new writer and artist. Now the writer pretty much just has to take from the script of Robert E. Howard. And what they do in each one of these books, in the comic books, here at the end, they have the original script from Robert E. Howard. So you get to see the actual source material of what they adapted it from. And then in this case, they've got Virginie. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. Virginie, or is it Virginie? Virginie. Augustin, and letterer Desi Cienti. I hear you. I'll show you those names right there because Virginie, is that I think that's Virginie, or is that, how do you say that? I'm telling you, I probably still butchered it. But they get a different artist and writer each time, and here we got the writer and artist doing the same thing. So, I mean, the writer is just kind of adapting the story a little bit. They're really using a lot of the stuff that is actually in Robert E. Howard's script. So, that's pretty cool. But then you get in here and you see just some of the beautiful art in this book. Look at this art. Just some very great art throughout this book. Really enjoyed the series. Look, you just flip one page, and bam. Right? It's just really good stuff. The art is good. The stories in here have been really good. Here you see Conan fighting with, I don't know, is that King Kong? Looks like a version of King Kong. They kind of almost insinuate he's like that as well, where he kind of had this crush and was following. Wow, man, I can't remember what her name is here. All of a sudden, I can't remember what her name is. Olivia. Okay, I was thinking like Nina. I'm like, it's not Nina. It's an Ia something. It's Olivia. But you see them here. They're just they're trying to escape this haunted temple and these people that are hunting her down, because she escaped from her husband, who she didn't want to be married to, and she didn't like, and so those set up marriages, and he knew it. So the king just pretty much left her to be used and abused and everything by all the king's men, if you will. And so she escaped. she escaped, and they were after her, and that's she found Conan. She got he started helping her, you know, kind of like, hey, like I can protect you from these people, but you know, like you're gonna have to like you're putting up with me. Like I'm a big, I'm a man, I'm sweaty, I kick ass, I take names, and you you give me what you want to give me, okay? If you want to. And she does. She wants to. She ends up staying with him here at the end of the tale. They sail off into the high seas with a new crew. It ended up really great. I'm telling you, the Sumerian has been an absolutely great, great series overall. One I would definitely recommend if you like Conan and you want something, just some good old comics, just some good old comics, man. And the great thing about the Sumerian and reading the Sumerian, where you're reading the Ablaze version of Conan, the original Robert E. Howard version of Conan, is that you're not gonna actually see Conan crossing swords. You know what I'm getting ready to say? Oh yeah, him and Bobby Drake. They're not gonna, yeah, you're not gonna see any of that going on. Anyway, moving on. I got horror comics as well, but I haven't read that one yet. Okay, let's get into this next one here. I've got Nuclear Family, issue number 5 from Aftershock Comics. I've really enjoyed this series overall. Stephanie Phillips, this has probably got to be the best work of hers that I've ever read. Maybe she's done better work that I haven't read. I haven't read everything. You know, I'm not like a super huge fan, but I like some of the work she's done. Nuclear Family is probably one of the best works that I've seen her do. Now, what this is this family kind of traveled in time. They traveled forward 10 years after these nuclear bombs dropped on their near their homes, and they were protected in their home. Well, something happened in the nuclear fallout where they ended up traveling through time. And these agents, when they tried to go outside of their house, these people from these military people came in and barged in and like, hey, who are you? And they thought they were Russian agents, sleeper agents and everything. They took them to this bunker and they were experimenting on people. These people were actually creating zombies to try to be soldiers for them. And it was like, I don't know, it was just a weird kind of fallout kind of future, I guess, apocalyptic kind of future stuff. And this guy's like, no, like we're from this certain time, you know, from 10 years, like 10 years earlier. And one of the guys there, that's one of the military guys there, is actually one of the guys who the father here, I guess you can't really see him, but here, worked with in, or actually served in the military with. And so he's telling him like, hey, bro, like, you know me. And then the guy's like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, I'm telling you, just, you know, like, it's one of those, yeah. You get it, right? So they're there and like one of the guys there, the commissioner or governor of this little civilization they got going on there says, look, they don't believe you, I believe you, and I'm willing to go with you to go back in time. If we can go back to your house and we can go back in time again, if what you're saying is true, if we can go back in time, I can prevent all this from ever happening. And they're like, what? Like, what are you talking about? So anyway, they end up going back to their house through all this kind of nuclear chaos and everything. They did get attacked by some of these zombie soldiers that these people were trying to create. Anyway, the people that could go out and fight during all this nuclear fallout. I mean, just like, you get it. And so they go back to the house and they kind of got attacked a little bit, but they got down in the bunker to show like the way they traveled back in time. They ended up traveling back in time and all was good. All was good. And they're like, hey, what happened to the mayor guy and or the governor guy? Like, he disappeared, and we can only assume that he went to wherever he was in that time in the 10 years previous. I'll only assume. Now, the only thing I didn't really like about this comic book was just kind of the like how we find out like this last issue seemed like it was rushed. It seemed like it could have been more pages or should have been more pages, or maybe they could have put an extra page or two in each book along the way to get a little bit more out of this story. To get a little bit more out of this story, because like I don't know. I feel like the time travel way was like through the guy's two-way radio, and it was a little bit cheesy. There's nothing wrong with that, but like I feel like it could have maybe been explained or showed maybe a little bit better. I mean, you know, going back, thinking about how it all happened, I don't know. It seemed a little bit silly. I mean, again, but I think given a little more time, they could have probably done a little more things to bring bring it around a little bit more. But altogether, Nuclear Family, not a bad book. Um, from Stephanie Phillips. Uh, altogether, and that's really most of the rest of these I already talked about on the Wednesday show. So make sure go back and check out that live stream um, from Wednesday. One of the ones that I did forget to that I didn't mention, but I picked up just yesterday at one of the other LCS here in town was this this variant of Good Luck. This was it a 1 in 10 variant of Good Luck number 1. I haven't got a chance to read this yet either, but I seen that cover and I was like, I don't know, I like that cover and I'm willing to take a chance on this. Spending a little bit extra, getting this cover of it and seeing if the book's any good. I've heard it was good, so I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I know I'm pretty psyched to get into this Lady Death book as well. Now, another thing I do want to say as well, while I was talking about this book right here, Lady Death Cataclysmic, and how the channel members, how we put the membership money into crowdfunding certain comic books. We've got some other books that we are getting ready to have come in as well. Let me step right over here, and I will show you some of the other projects we've got getting ready to come up here. One of them that we've got here is Area 51, the Helix Project. This is right here. This is written by Trevor Fernandez Linkovich. This is issue number 1. The crowdfunding campaign for issue number 2 just ended, and he is now fulfilling the orders on those. He is currently shipping those out, so we soon should have issue number 2 in our hands. Now, this is issue number 1 right here. This is this creator's first book ever. The Myrtle Maniacs, the immortal Myrtle Maniacs, helped bring this very first book to life. This is one I'm very proud to say that we backed because this is a first-time creator. And we've got some books coming in that we're gonna give some of these copies away to some of our channel members as well. So if you want to consider becoming a channel member, consider doing that. You don't have to; it's okay if you don't think that I don't know. I guess the live stream and some of the videos that drop here is worth $3.99 a month. So it's okay. It's okay because we got giveaways that we're doing for people who were just here. Just all the Myrtle Maniacs. Any of the Myrtle Maniacs can get entered into this. You're acquiring Myrtle Bit just by hanging out here and hanging out in the live chats with all of these great people. So make sure you're acquiring your Myrtle Bit. Check your Myrtle Bit by hitting exclamation Myrtle Bit. Enter that into the little chats there, and it'll tell you how much Myrtle Bit you got. But we'll be doing, we're going to be giving some of these away. Like I said, first time creator. I thought Area 51, the Helix Project, is one of the definitely right up there, quality book of any of the indies that you could read out there. When I actually got this book, it kind of reminded me of an AWA Upshot book. I would say the print quality, like the paper used and everything, is a little bit heavier, a little bit better than they're using at AWA Upshot. But like the art style, the coloring, just the way it looks, the way it feels, it reminded me, and just like the story kind of reminded me of something that would be in the AWA Upshot universe. Now, this was written, like I said, it was written by Trevor Fernandez Linkovich, who is a content creator here on YouTube as well. He got a channel called Dark Knight Nation. You should make sure you go check him out. Make sure you go check out Area 51, the Helix Project. He's got a new campaign getting ready to launch very soon for issue number 3. I believe I shared that. He shared a link on Twitter just yesterday. I went ahead and reshared it. Make sure that you go check it out. Go check out this project. Very proud to have backed this first-time creator in this issue number 1 and the issue number 2 that we did as well. That was all thanks to the immortal Myrtle Maniacs. all of the channel members helped make this happen. So, like I said, we're getting some of those in. We're going to be giving some of those away. We're going to be giving some copies of issue number 1 and issue number 2 away. So, like I said, make sure you go check out Dark Knight Nation. Yeah, like Dark Knight, you know, like the Dark Knight Nation here on YouTube. Go check out his channel. Tell him I sent you. Tell him I sent you, all right? Tell him I sent you. Okay, let me see here. Now, this next one here we've got here. Bam. Right here. This next one I got here, we've got Isadora and the Immortal Chains issue number 1. Right here, right? This book was written by G.A. Lungaro, better known as Darth Daddy. Well, I don't know. I guess that's just what we were introduced to him as, so we just go with it. All right? But he runs a channel called The Grey Council. If you don't know him, you should go check out his channel. He does live streams just about every day throughout the week. Also drop videos, talk about pop culture stuff. You know, he loves all kinds of different stuff. He's definitely one of the Star Wars nerds out there, but he is also definitely into like his D&D. He does some of those streams, I believe, on Saturdays where he does, but he also writes books. And we actually bought, where's that? We actually backed his campaign as well. And I just dropped a link there in the chat where you can go and check out, bam, his campaign for issue number 2. Now, this book is no longer in print. There are basically no more copies left. I think he may have a couple copies left with issue number 2 that are coming out. But this book I thought was a very good book. We'll be doing a more highlight on this here very soon. I've just been really busy. Haven't got a chance to get it done yet. But a very good book. I cannot wait to read issue number 2 to see how things are. Just judging by the campaign and the campaign page and everything, it definitely looks like he stepped up a little bit of the quality of this book, perhaps. And I can't wait to get into it because this the premise and everything that was set up here in this first issue I thought was a very interesting one, as following our main character Isadora, as she was kind of manipulating these different people in this situation in order what happened in order to save this young girl who was in an abusive situation with her family situation. Her her father was she was like, her father was basically letting her be used so he could get drugs, you know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, and so his girlfriend actually kind of helped encourage that, and so she used her spells and stuff, and they both kind of like, some justice was served. It's a very good issue. It's a very good issue. But we've got three copies of these here on the Isadora. Again, another book that we're very proud to help back here on the channel as well. The Immortal Myrtle Maniacs helped bring this one to life as well. And again, this was another first-time creator and friend and acquaintance of the channel here. And again, this is I believe this is the original cover for the series as well. And I'll show you some of the names and everything involved here. You can see some of the artwork. You can see some of the artwork in here as well. Very good stuff here. Very good stuff. I liked the story going on here. You can also see he's got there on the back cover, got some ads for his channel and everything, some of the merch that he's got going on as well. And he also sent some extra goodies for us as well. But one of the things I'm also going to be doing with this as well is we're going to be giving away one of these issue number 1s, probably along with an issue number 2 when we get out and back issue number 2 of this as well. Like I said, I did pin a comment there in the comments where you can go and check out Isadora and the Immortal Chains issue number 2. Now, here's the other thing. Even if you don't come here, you know, don't win the copy that I'm going to give away, you know what, and there's limited copies left, you know, he's actually doing this really cool thing just to get into my pocketbook a little bit more. Is he's doing this reprint. He's not doing a reprint of issue number 1, but what he's doing is he's got this exclusive one that's gonna have like, it looks like it's gonna have issue number 1 and issue number 2 in like a trade paperback format together in a nice little like metal like shiny cover, and it looks really nice and everything. And I'm like, oh dang you. It looks very beautiful. So if you haven't read issue number 1, you get them both there. Bada bing, bada boom, bam! It's done for you, right? I'm telling you. And you could also just get the PDFs as well if you want to read digital copies. But make sure that you go check it out. Very, very good stuff. Oh, and you know, and actually, this is another one I got. This is something else that I added on when I bought this, was his book. This was the book that he actually crowdfunded last year. Was it last year? Yeah, I think this one was last year also. And I haven't got a chance to read this one, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that this actually kind of somewhat has to do, is somewhat maybe like a prequel to Isadora and the Immortal Chains. I think I'm not for sure. I could be wrong. I do see that we've got the man himself in the house, so I'm sure he'll correct me and let me know if I'm wrong. But yeah, guys, that's all I've really got. Again, like I said, you're here acquiring Myrtle Bit. If you're here acquiring Myrtle Bit, and you get entered into some of these giveaways just for hanging out here in the live chats and acquiring Myrtle Bit, you get entered to give some of these if you're not one of the channel members. We've got 2 stories written and drawn by Joshua Kimball. This book is fucking great. This book is great. It says right here, 2 stories is a memoir about faith. And mental illness by Zarek award-winning cartoonist Joshua Kimball. Josh thought he was living the artist's dream. The young, ambitious comic book creator had a hip Portland apartment, an affectionate fiancée, and his whole life ahead of him, until the night he finds himself on Burnside Bridge, willing himself to jump. How did he get here? 2 stories is a confessional graphic memoir that grapples with questions of faith, mental illness, depravity, and ultimately redemption in a fallen world. And I gotta tell you, I finally got a chance to read this, and this book is fucking great. You should read it. You can go to his website at joshuakimball.com. Pretty sure that's right. You can find him here on YouTube as well. All his information will be there. You can find him on Twitter as well, under his name, Joshua Kimball. It's right there on the cover. You can see it. Oh, there you go. In case you don't know how to spell Joshua, check it out. Very good book. I'm very proud to be giving away. Like, when I bought a second copy of this, I didn't know how good of a book it was. I'm just like, local creator, you know, at my LCS. I was like, I'll pick it up and I'll check it out and we'll give a copy away here on the channel. Woohoo! And I read this book and it's fucking great. This is a book everyone should read. I think this is a book everyone should read. Very good. I think he's selling it on Amazon. You can find it there as well. Very good stuff. Also giving away this copy right here of this David Barron variant of Baby Teeth, signed by the man himself. As a Brave New World comics exclusive, one of the shops that I go into and see as an Aftershock comic ambassador. Also giving away a copy of Canto 2, The Hollow Man, signed by David Boer, the writer himself, right there. See right there. And you don't even have, you can just be one of the Myrtle Maniacs. You don't have to be one of the Myrtle Maniacs, right? That's great. That's great. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like I've flapped my gums and talked enough about this stuff, right? Like, I know you're all saying, you're like, oh, shut up, Trinity. Can we just like, what's with that clickbait, that like thumbnail and title? Not that deep. It's about to get deep. Anyway, let's get see who all we have here. We got some very good people. I see we've got my man Mike Porter in the house, my favorite Porter in the building, one of the immortal Myrtle Maniacs. We got Nikki, Felicity Poobell, thank you so much for being here. We got Darth Daddy himself, the Great Council in the building. Two Gun Pedro, pew pew. What is up, my man? We've also got my man Aggressively Relaxing in the building. For Casuela Lopez, thank you so much for being here. RC Scott, my man, one of my moderators, one of the immortal Myrtle Maniacs. Thank you so much for being here as well. My man. Yes. Marvel Maniac, thank you so much for being here as well. Todd, I hope you're having a very good evening. Dixie, what is up? What is up, Dixie? Let's get in here and see what you all are saying. And again, I apologize for being a few minutes late. It wasn't even technical difficulties. Like I thought I had everything ready to go here this evening, and I didn't. I didn't have it all ready to go. You know, the other thing I forgot to point out. Like I forgot to point those things out right there too, right? Like look at them. Let me see if we can we zoom in on those? Can we zoom in? Where's my zoom in button? Where's my zoom in button? Yeah, right there. Right there. No, right there. See that right there? Look at them. Yeah, look at it, man. Infinity War Omnibus. I got the Captain Marvel. That's the original Ms. Marvel books. Yeah, I bought that Ms. Marvel one because I wanted to read. I want to read the real history. We need to get to it. I got that Captain America, the Ed Brubaker stuff. We got that Black Widow. We got this. Ooh. And then this one I got a while back. This one I got a while back. This is one of the first ones. This is one of the first ones. I'm telling you, this book right here. This book is fucking great. The MCU is gonna fuck this up. The MCU is gonna. The MCU is gonna. I'm sorry to say, man. Like I finally got through this book. I think 3 issues left to read in this, man. And like, it sucks, man. Like you read the comic books, especially you read the modern shit. But then you get into this old school shit, like the roots of all these characters. Like, dude, like, man, MCU gonna fuck this up. I'm not saying they're not gonna make a good or entertaining movie. I'm just saying they gonna fuck this up, man. They gonna fuck it up bad. They gonna fuck it up bad. Cause I'll tell you one thing. I was a total fucking normie when it came to Moon Knight. After reading this book, I would say I'm definitely seasoned enough and enough as well, at least in his roots, the origins of this character. And it's great, dude. A lot of this original writing and stories and art by Doug Mensch, who was the original creator. Who was it? I think. God, what was the other guy's name? Who? First was it? I want to say it was Heck. Was it Heck? No, Don Perlin. Don Perlin, who was the like one of the original artists. So it was like Ron Perlin. Ron? Did I just say Ron or Don? Yeah, Don Perlin and Doug Mensch were the original creators where he came out in Werewolf by Night. And then later he did just like some different crossovers with Defenders, Spider-Man. I think did he do a Daredevil one in here as well? Defenders. The Thing. That's what it was. Thing. And then he did a lot in the Hulk magazine. And then he got his solo series. And dude, I'm telling you, man, it's great. Because by the time they got into the Hulk magazine, it was Bill Sienkiewicz doing the art. And man, he really stepped it up during those Hulk series because they were doing them every other month. And then they got to the monthlies, and it wasn't as detailed. It got a little bit more. It was toned down. You could tell he didn't have quite the time, but it was still very good work. And I'm telling you, man, this omnibus it's fucking great. The roots of this character, I know there's no way like a lot of this stuff that they did here they're gonna do. Like the essence of the character, I'm sure will still be there, but I think some of it's going to be lost, and tragically so. Tragically so. Thank you. I see we've also got my man Jonathan Velasquez in the house. What is up, my man? My man. All right. So let's see what everybody else is saying here. I'll follow you around for the snacks. Yeah. Oh, Mike Porter with them Turkish delights, huh? You son of Okay. Let's see. Aggressively relaxing says there is a fucking super interesting chicken commercial on before this stream. Really? Interesting. What kind of chicken? What kind of chicken? Yeah, Todd. I hope everything's going good, man. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're everything's going well. You're down under, right? Aren't you down there, down under? Australia? Can't remember. Pretty sure it was. Yeah. Jonathan Velasquez, thank you so much for being here, man. I hope you're having a very good evening as well. Mike Porter says I actually follow you around. Don't eat spam and pineapple pizza. It's only good for Yeah. Absolutely. Yep. Trash pandas, Dixie. Yep. I get the masterclass commercial. What? Oh, okay. All right. I see. Everyone's saying what's up. Just in time for the re-unboxing. Pew pew. Yeah, man, that's funny. That's funny. Oh man. Lady Death is easily worth 2 chicken plates. Easily. Yes. Yes, definitely. 2 chicken plates. 2 chicken plates, please. Speaking of which, let me see. Let's see if we got. Where's this son of a bitch's book at, man? You guys gotta see it. I still haven't got a chance to read it. I got a little stack there, a little stack of books that I got to catch up on. But you gotta see. Speaking of crowdfunding comics, you know the Myrtle Maniacs actually did end up backing this this crowdfunding comic book as well. That was actually the most successful crowd-funded comic book ever. Yeah, you did not hear me stutter, okay? Guys, I'm being dead serious. This is the most successful crowd-funded comic book ever about vacuums. Suck it up, old man. A story written by my man, aggressively relaxing. Probably about me, and a personal story about me. Because I live in his head, rent-free. And no, that wasn't supposed to rhyme. I ain't got the time to make stuff rhyme. Yeah, so another one the Myrtle Maniacs backed as well. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And believe me, he let all the fame and glory go to his head. He got a chicken plate out of it. I bet you this son of a bitch actually went and got 2 chicken plates out of it. He went and got a Lady Death. Son of a bitch went and got a Lady Death. I can't believe it. Oh my god, dude! And you should see he's got a whole movement behind him too as well. You should see these guys get online with and interact with people. It's terrible. It's terrible. Crazy angry mob of people. They're aggressively relaxing. Let's see. So I missed the. Oh man, you know what? Oh, and Nikki even told me about that too. You know what? Fridays are bad for me. Fridays are just bad for me altogether because, like, I know David and Jay, they stream on Fridays over on Genome Presents, and they're like, "Hey man, come on sometime." I'm like, "I'd like to, but like Fridays are the worst because like Fridays are really busy for me. My business, my actual business, my work is really busy on Fridays in the first place, and then I get home, I'm tired, and I gotta get here and get everything ready after work for the night stream, and then while I'm doing that, I'm just kind of listening to like so many different people's streams. I just like listening in while I'm doing other shit, and I just like Fridays are just bad. They're just bad. Just bad. They're just bad. Yeah. But yeah, one of these days I need to go make their stage. I need to go make the stage and see what y'all are saying. See what's up. Because Nikki put me onto that. She told me about it. And I was like, all right. Well, all right. Let's see it. We'll have to check it out. I want to hear these Nerdvenger ladies chop it up and share their opinions. Yeah. Maybe I need to bring some of them here on the channel. It's been a while since I've had a guest on for some nerd therapy. Yeah. Sweet, shiny Lady Death cover. Yeah. Sometimes the sticker is just funny. Yeah. Again, thank you, Mike, for the $4.99 super chat, man. It's $5, man. It's $5. Just look at it. Yeah. Just look at it. Yeah. Okay, Dick says, I never draw myself. I really get really drunk and take nude selfies in front of a mirror. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That's what you do. And then share them on your Instagram. You can't do that, huh? Your OnlyFans. There you go. There you go. Yeah, we got the Great Council in the house. I seen him in there. Yeah, what the hell is that? Oh, wait. He keeps up with Captain Marvel but falls off with James Tynan's Batman. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. 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 Only because I missed all the books so far that James Tynan's done that have gone up in value. Where these Captain Marvel ones, there's like one in every 10 that are coming out that are going up in value and holding their value. So I'm like, nah, it might be good to keep all of them. And, like some of them, one of these days, maybe we'll flip into some normies that will want them and be emotionally attached to them. Unlike me, where I'll happily be like, okay, ka-ching. I mean, I doubt it's going to happen, but hey, we might get lucky. We might get lucky with that. It's the long game. It's the long game. It's the long game. Captain Marvel is awesome, says aggressively relaxing. Like, I've been reading the current series. Like I said, I'm about 5 issues back on it. Like, for me, it's like, it's kind of typical Kelly Thompson in the fact that, like, it's not... It's not good. It's not bad. It's just, it's all right at times. And at other times, like, it's eye-rolling. But, I mean, that's a lot of books at Marvel these days. The best ones that they were doing are their X-Men stuff. Like I said, I haven't read the Conan stuff. I know Savage Avengers was really good. But the Captain Marvel, it's been, I know, like, right now she's the Sorceress Supreme. So, yeah, she's the Sorceress Supreme, unlike, look, in the MCU, Doctor Strange can't even be the Sorcerer Supreme yet. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, yeah. Yeah. First of all, I looked up and went over to the Lady Main stage. I thought it was Tomo. Yeah. Long E, Felicity. What do you mean? Wait. What do you mean, Felicity? What do you mean? What do you mean, long E? Long E what? Long E what? Long E? Long E? Oh man, what I missed there? I must have missed something. What's the long E? Who reads Batman? All the big 2 creators are bad. I prefer indies like Something is Killing the Children. Absolutely. Something is Killing the Children is great. Written by James Tynion IV, who writes Batman. Oh man, you'll get that. You'll be there soon, Mike. I gotta get people's Myrtle bits fixed. I got to get their Myrtle bit fixed and stuff. Yeah. Check out Lungas. Yeah, absolutely. Sure, but have you also have to buy mine. Yeah, right. Like, buy mine. Oh, I'll buy yours. You got to buy mine. It's like people doing MLMs. Multi-level marketing. Like all the direct sales stuff. They'll be like, hey man, you check out these supplements. Hey, cool, great. I got these cosmetics. You want to buy some? You want to buy some of my Mary Kay? Well, I'll buy some of your Mary Kay if you buy some of my Herbalife. What's this Myrtle Levitt? Myrtle Levitt? What? Yeah. Good old comics. Yeah. Back quite a bit. You know what? R.C. Scott, speaking of which, I need to get on and back Aerith already. We need to back Aerith, Myrtle Maniacs. Aerith. We need to do that. Yeah. I don't check the bits because it makes me feel personal. Yeah, you don't have to check your Myrtle privilege neither. Somebody's going to come up flexing it like that son of a bitch Mike Porter. He's going to come around here flexing his Myrtle bit. He's going to... No, I'm not even going to do the visual. I'm not even going to do it. But yeah, he's going to whip out his Myrtle bit and he's going to flex it. He's going to flex his privilege. Yeah, he's going to flex his privilege. You get Myrtle bit from liking, watching, and chatting. Yep, absolutely. How are the Myrtle bits used? How do you want to use Myrtle's bits? That's up to you. No, it's for the giveaways, Dixie. For the giveaways. Oh, man. Don't give YouTube your money. Drop, turn it into direct donation instead. Absolutely. My man, R.C. Scott. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, we're going to get into some other stuff here in just a minute. It's a book called Greg. Can you find a free link to a book on Suck It Up, Old Man? Yeah. Most successful crap yeah. Comic on Earth about vacuums. Yeah. Absolutely. Are you in Trinity's Discord? I don't know. Are you? I don't think. Are you on there aggressively relaxing? Probably not. He don't like me that much. He don't like me that much. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Look at that, man. My man, Mike Porter on it. Look, I'm still a half hour behind on the. I'm still a half hour behind on the chat, man. Promise I'm not a plant in the audience, but is anything my fellow coming links to Porter? Yeah. Issue 2 topped 4K yesterday. Nice. And I haven't even got on to back it yet. I was looking at it today though. I was checking it out today, and I'm like, I see you, man. You pull from him. You know I want that $50 variant, man. You know I want that one. You know I want that one, along with the other two, and yeah. Sometimes I fall asleep while I'm typing. Yeah, because it's late, man. It's late where you're at, dude. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Oh. Virginie. Okay. I gotcha. Virginie. Okay. Virginie. All right. Gotcha. Australia. Okay. Awesome. Saturday there. Yeah. I was gonna say we're time traveling here because you're in the future. Yeah. What? Whoa. What, Jonathan Velasquez? Whoa, what Limp Bizkit tour? What Limp? Dude, don't be fucking around with me like that. Limp Bizkit going on tour, like we may have to. What? Yes. The answer's yes. The answer's fucking yes. If Limp Bizkit's coming around, I'm gonna be there. You see that? He said, see that? See this face? Remember this face? Anyway, yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I'm a huge Limp Bizkit fan. Huge Limp Bizkit fan. I got a Limp Bizkit tattoo. Yeah, I do. But yeah, absolutely I will. Let's see what's Nicky in here. Is Nicky probably in here, probably ready to smack me around, huh? Same name of the character, but different world entirely. The novel is. Oh, okay. All right. Good deal. All right. Wookie, what is up, my man? Issue 5 was the final stray dog. Yeah. Moon Knight is so easy. All you got to do is make it so that the audience can argue at the end if he was crazy or really had the powers. Yeah, there's that, but I'm just thinking like Marlene. They're not putting Marlene in it. Like they ain't gonna have Marlene in there. I signed up for the Neil Gaiman Masterclass. Perhaps it'll make me a better writer. I don't know. Is Neil Gaiman even a good writer? I know. Look, somebody just gave me a thumbs down and unsubscribed. Yes. Lucas Tex Venger, thank you so much for being here. Do Aussie children actually ride kangaroos to school? Oh, come on, get out of here. What are you talking about? Dr. Seuss, let's cancel him. Oh man, are we talking about that Lady Death statue on the Kickstarter? If so, it's really freaking cool, but way out of my backing budget. Dude, I know. I want that. I might just back for the comic book, but I want that Lady Death statue so damn bad. And you know me, man. You know me. The one I want is the fucking expensive one. Dude, that thing's like $480. I'm like, I'm gonna have it though. I've gotta have it. Dude, it's so beautiful. The scheduling thing is a problem. We're gonna work. Yeah. Scheduling is always a problem with stuff, man. Like you can't really like I was telling Kendall one day because like Kendall was going live. Like I can't remember like if it was After Dark was going on or somebody else was going live, and he went like, and I went over to Kendall's channel. I went over and supported his channel, man. You know, he's a small guy, so you know, help him out. But I went over there and he was like, hey, you know, like, hey, we're a little bit delayed. We're kind of running into the show. I'm like, hey, bro, like, you got to go whenever you can go because there's always somebody. If you're going to wait to not step on somebody's toes or to worry about like, oh, like that guy over there, he's probably got more people that got their attention. Like, you just got to go. You can't really worry about that. Like, you got to try to find a time that, I mean, obviously that works for you and that you can also get people there, viewers there for your shit as well. But you also can't worry about when other people are streaming because like there's always somebody doing something, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, scheduling's rough, man. Scheduling's rough. Kelly Thompson is taking over. I know, dude. Like I don't even want. Yeah, we don't even need to get started on that. That's like Yeah, that's ridiculous. Kelly Thompson don't need to be writing Captain Marvel, Deadpool, freaking like she gonna be writing everything at Marvel. She's probably gonna take over all the X books. She's gonna be writing Immortal Hulk. She's gonna take on the mantle of Stan Lee. Oh man. All right, you know what? All right, so let's get in here. If Ripper passes on my comment, we're gonna try to crowdfund it. I can only count on. Can I count on you? Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, guys. Yeah, but yeah, it's way out of my budget too. Man, but I want it though, man. I still want it. I'm considering Guns N' Roses at Wrigley Field in September. Nice, nice. They're gonna make you get vaccinated first. Dude, don't be, dude, and you make sure you spell it right, Nikki. You stop it. You stop it. You stop it. All right, stop it. I need to get that screen cap. Well, okay, guys. One of the things I want to do, let's get into this weird world, Twitterverse. You guys want to talk about the Twitiots? You guys want to talk about some Twitiots? It's Twitiot time. It's Twitiot time here on the Trailer Park Live. Neil Gaiman's American Guide is so good, especially the audiobook. Who? I'm kidding. People are canceling me already. But look, look, one thing I definitely enjoy about social media is how stupid people get on social media. How, like, the thing that really gets me the most is people's reading and comprehension. And being able to look at things for what they are. Oh, man. The Twitiots they'll get you every time. And you gotta be careful. These dumb son of a bitches, you'll find yourself on Twitter arguing with some moron, like, and you'll be sitting there, like, even my man Adam over at Aduda Reviews made a comment about why do I even get on this thing? I get into senseless arguments and I find myself going like, why did I even do that? Like, what happens? You know what? It's kind of like the Force. It's kind of like the Force, right? Like the Jedi mind trick. Like, it only works on weak-minded people. Basically, people weaker-minded than you. So if somebody is still weaker-minded than you, you could probably use your Jedi mind tricks on them, but maybe limited on somebody who's a little stronger-willed. It's like that. Like, that's how the stupid works with these people. They drag you in with their stupidity, but they've got to get really stupid with it, right? That's kind of how that works. Well, you guys, like, the other day there was this tweet here. This tweet, and I was laughing from this writer of this book. One of the comic books I actually pulled this week, and he was tweeting out like, hey, there's these screen caps of this review that somebody wrote on here, and here's the look. Here's the thing: is like, never overstate. Don't overstate your importance. Look, like, I'm a fucking nobody. Chances are you probably are too. I'm not saying we're like nobodies and we don't matter or anything. Like, look, we all matter in the sense that you have lives. There's people you love, people that love you back. Maybe you have families, friends, and stuff like that. Maybe you're a productive citizen. Maybe you actually do something productive with your life. You're not just a lazy piece of shit. But point being is most people contribute to society and stuff like that. Good people, have shit to do with their lives. Anyway, this writer was he was sitting there and he had the screen cap of this book review that he got on his book coming out, and he shared these screenshots about this review, and I I responded to it, and I said, "Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, so I don't have to go to that website and possibly earn them revenue. Can't wait to read this." It was for his comic book, and like, I was completely joking, but still kind of like, the thing is like, you know how it is. Like, well, we'll get into it here in a second. We'll get into it here in a second, right? Well, we got to get into it. We got to get into it. So, that's what I said. You share, because like, it was a CBR article. You can go up. We can go up here and check it out. This was it right here. The CBR article. Comic book resources, or whatever they call it. Right here. I don't. And here's the thing: is like, I don't go to that website or any of these websites for any of that kind of stuff. Like, look, mainly because like, I go to them and they have shit articles. Like, it's just not good stuff. Like, stuff I don't read. It's like, it doesn't. It's nothing that I need. Like, the comic books they're reviewing, I read and review the same comic books. So, you know, and I trust my opinion over theirs. Maybe you trust mine over theirs. I don't know. Maybe you don't. The point is, this guy shares this thing out. I'm like, you know, I'm not going to CBR, but I'm like, hey, thanks for sharing the review. I got somebody else's opinion. Can't wait to read the comic, because I hadn't read it at that point. Well, lo and behold, I woke up like the next day, and this guy right here, we got this guy over here that ended up he shared out my tweet. He shared out my tweet, and he says, "Yeah, thank goodness this person didn't have to visit a site to read a review of an indie comic so that the site could continue to pay people to review comics. God, some people are just the worst." And the funny thing is, like, this idiot don't get what I was trying to get at with what I said in my tweet, right? That was kind of the point of the tweet. I don't want to go to that garbage website, but the point is, when you share that out there, nobody has any reason to go to their website at that point. The review's right there. You shared the review. I have no reason to go to their website now. Not that I was going to anyway. You get it, right? So this guy's like, and here's the funny thing is like, we'll scroll down here and you'll see the idiots like they get it, but they don't get it. Like, but he says, God, some people are just the worst. And yeah, and this is what I told him. Lots of people review indie comics. This site just isn't good at it. Now, I'll be honest with you. I wasn't aware that the guy that I was responding to here that shared my tweet was actually the writer of the article. So, like, he's upset about it already. Like, I didn't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know who he is. He don't know who I am. I don't give a shit. But the point is, like, I don't know who he is. I'm just responding to some guy. I noticed later he's the writer. But look, this guy gets it. This guy gets it right here. This guy that responds. He responds. He says, "I don't wish violence upon anyone except those on Reddit who share key quotes to an article in the name of saving you a click." Right? And I'm like, fair point, right? Fair point. You got this guy, and then you got this guy. This is always my favorite kind of response. How do you think the indie comics review sausage gets made? Are you fucking retarded? What are you talking about? Buy comic book, read comic book, review comic book. Pretty fucking simple. And oh, where was this other one? There was this other one that like oh yeah. His response to that, it was, he says, and like I said, I was unaware until I seen this response to it. He says, he's sticking it to the man. The dude wants to make sure that we know that we suck. And like I said, I didn't realize that it was the writer. I didn't realize it was the writer of the article. So I'm like, oh, I see. He's pissed off at me because he thinks I said they suck. I didn't say they suck. I just said they're not very good at it. I don't know. I haven't been to the fucking website in like 2 years. But the point is what I was trying to point out in the first place that he got upset at me about. About him not being able to get paid for reviewing his comic book. Like, the one guy got it, but they're all still responding like they're mad at me. Like, these fucking idiots. Like, I didn't share the fucking screenshot. All he had, like, I just responded to it with the typical response that I would probably be. Like, if I wrote the article, I'd be like, dude, thank you for sharing that screenshot so nobody goes to our fucking website. I'm just saying. But like, he's pissed at me, and I'm like, dude, I didn't even initially say you sucked. Until later, and I didn't even say they sucked. I just said they're not very good at what they do. Well, anyway, there's always some sort of idiots out there, right? Yeah, we're all gonna die. What's it? Chris from Chaos and Comics in the house. What is up? What is up? But yeah, I don't know, man. These people are stupid. Speaking of stupid, we're gonna get into some more stupid shit here in a minute. We'll get in some more stupid shit in a minute. RC Scott, you don't have to ask. Do it. Yeah. Need a biscuit emoji. Man, how many biscuits are we gonna come up with? Excuse you? I'm somebody who's a nobody, right? Now, anyway, amongst other stupid shit, amongst other stupid shit going on in the world, there's always something going on, right? There's always some dumb shit going on. Like, always some dumb shit going on. Let me see here. Where are we at? There we go. I'm a major nobody. Chris says, what's happening? We're all gonna die. Get into it. I really want the Paw Patrol to show up in Stray Dogs. You know, and I was thinking that, like, I was waiting for what's his name? Snowball? Wasn't that his name? The bunny from Secret Life of Pets. But yeah, speaking of dumb shit, right? Speaking of dumb shit on the internet, you guys seen about this, right? You guys seen my man Josh over at Denim Nerds? He got his live streaming channel struck down the other day. Not struck down, but he ended up he got copyright struck, which means he can't live stream for X amount of days. They take away like your streaming privileges. You can't post, just like a whole bunch of other shit, because he was reacting to a video during his live stream, right? He's reacting to this video during his live stream, and like, this is something that everybody does. It happened to several people as well. This shit happened to Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder, yeah. He got a copyright strike as well from Warner Brothers also. For like, I don't know, I think it was like some similar type shit. Because Josh was sitting there streaming, and he was reacting to this video that they had out there. Apparently this video was like an ad or some shit that, like, it wasn't the actual trailer. It was something weird. I don't know. Whatever reason it was, some stupid technicality. His shit got struck. And you know, like, and that fucking sucks, man. Like, to me, I think that shit's fucking hilarious. But it's fucking, like, hilarious. But I mean, it's so, because it's so fucking frustrating and it's stupid, right? It's absolutely fucking stupid. Like Like, and like one of the things he even said in his when he was talking about it later was like, dude, like your fucking marketing is terrible. People aren't even watching the goddamn trailer. You guys are out there fucking striking even your fucking director for talking about the stupid shit, and like you don't know how to market this shit. You haven't like you don't know how this fucking works, right? And you know who knows? Maybe it's just their bots that are out there doing the thing, but either way, it's them fucking like they're shooting themselves in the fucking foot by doing this stuff, right? Now the thing is it's hilariously funny because it's fucking I see it being frustrating. Now the thing is like somebody like me, I'd be like, boo fucking who? Get a real job, ya bum. Think about that. Think about maybe like not sitting on fucking YouTube on your computer all day. How about you get your pasty ass outside and get some fucking sun and some fresh air? Think about that. Maybe you wouldn't be such an asshole. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. But the point being is I could easily say, get a fucking job. But the thing is, like, he's been doing it and good enough at it. He's been able to sustain and make a career out of it. Fucking more power to him. More power to anybody who's able to do that. If you can quit your job and be a full-time content creator, fucking good on you, man. It's better than, you know, maybe having a shitty job that you hate, that you don't want to go into every day of your life. I see people talking about that shit online every day, talking about how fucking shitty their jobs are, but they go to it anyway. You know why? They need that paycheck. Ching, punching that fucking time clock, being a slave to somebody else's time. Yeah, you know, like I said, it's a two-way street when it comes to that stuff. There's some ups, there's some downs, but he's been able to make a full-time job out of content creation. So, you know, he's got the two channels. Having the one of them struck down fucking sucks. And I don't care who you are. Shit like that sucks. Somebody comes fuck with your money, your revenue stream, fuck yeah, you should be pissed off. Anybody, I don't care who you are, if you're doing that shit. Sure, he's got the OG channel that he drops videos on. It's gonna probably fuck up his channel and his algorithm a little bit for a while he's live streaming. You know, all that bullshit. But you know, like for somebody like me, maybe for somebody like you, if you're here watching this, chances are you don't have to fucking worry about that. You know, like me, my shit happens. You know, if that shit happened to me, it's like, well, that fucking sucks. But you know, luckily I still got my job to pay my fucking bills. But there's a whole lot of shit that goes on to it. Like I said, I could easily say, go get a job, you bum. Work like the rest of us. But he's been good enough to be able to do that stuff. You earn that kind of privilege, right? You don't just jump into this shit and just start making money. And especially when you think about this stuff, a live streaming channel, especially like his, gets a significant amount of money per day, let alone per week, per month, through those live streams, through people who want to give you their money because they support you. And it fucking sucks. And again, I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care whether I agree with your shit, whether I disagree with your shit. If you're here making fucking money and people want to support you, by all means, they should be able to. Unless you're doing something that's really strictly like causing harm and like, you know, calling, you know, all that bad shit. Unless you're doing that, yeah, fuck all that. But like for people like, you know, that we bullshit here on YouTube, live streaming in these live streams, you know, be it me, be it Josh, be it aggressively relaxing, or anybody else, or anybody else here. The guy, be it the guys over at the Dark Council, Drunk 3PO, Young Ripper 59. You get the guys over at Geeks and Gamers. You get my man Black Angus. Any of the whoever the fuck, like whoever's doing it, do it. People want to support you. They're there to support you. They absolutely should. You should be able to do that. I don't give a shit who you are. They take down your shit and they fucking with you over some dumb shit. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, right? It's fucked up. So anyway, let's get into this. We got my man Josh here who says, so Warner Media just copyright struck our live stream channel, and now we can't live stream. At YouTube, Team YouTube, Please help, as this is not fair use, as this is not only fair use, but a huge part of how we make monthly revenue. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Of course, you know, people retweeting it and shit. But that was it. I responded, I said, get your shit together, guys. Like, don't make the Nerd Benjamin motherfucker come out. But my man Sno Dub. You guys know I love my man Sno Dub. He comes in here and he says, does Josh go out of his way to tweet conservative channels going through the same thing? Now look, guys, I know some of you probably may be kind of newer around the channel, maybe don't know Josh that well. All good. But if you know the guy, like, he's pretty damn conservative, right? He's pretty damn conservative. I would say he's definitely way more conservative than he is liberal. He's, I would say he's a little more like me, you know, but like but different. But like where he's willing to hear both sides of the story. He's a rational person, but he's definitely more conservative minded. I'm not saying that he's a Republican. Fuck, I don't know what his political affiliation is, and nor do I care. But he's certainly a more conservative kind of guy. But Sno Dub being the, and you know, he lives a little snarky face. He's like, does Josh go out of his way to tweet conservative channels going through the same thing? So naturally, you guys know me, chingon that I am, so I can give a fuck less what he tweets about. Shit. Go ahead and you keep worrying about that shit. And here's the thing, though. He says, just seeing the reciprocation, big guy. Calm down over there. I was calm. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. But he's like, seeing the what reciprocation? Reciprocation for what? Right? Reciprocation for what? Like, reading and comprehension really do go a long way, right? But reciprocation for what? Like, retweeting his shit? He didn't ask nobody to retweet his shit. He didn't say anybody to do anything. He just asked Warner Media and YouTube, like, what the fuck? Are you stupid? But, so naturally I had to fuck with him. He says, does he go out of his way to tweet conservative shit? Go through the same thing? Ah! and to be quite honest, and this is true too, this is true, like, I could give a fuck less about what anybody tweets about. That's not saying I'm not gonna respond or anything to it, but I could give a fuck less about it. And but reciprocation. I mean, there's really nothing you can do. I mean, other than tweeting at them and saying that, like, they're not gonna rush to their aid. You know, it's funny. I see these people on, oh, sorry, I forgot to switch scenes. I see these people on these Facebook pages all the time here locally, scanner community pages, all these things going down. People get these videos of this person doing this or this person doing that, and just all these different things. And it's like you know, like, oh my God, what did you do? Did you call the cops? And like but like people will say shit and report shit on Facebook. And you'll ask them, you'll see crimes and shit, and you're like, well, did you call the cops? And they're like, well, no, we were just posting it here for, and you're like, what, like, why are you posting this here on fucking Facebook? Why don't you call the cops and tell them that you witnessed whatever happened? Like, oh, it's shit like that. But anyway, so I was fucking with my man Sno Dub. He's talking about reciprocation over here. And of course, naturally, he's laughing. He's fucking with me back, man. My man Sno Dub, fucking funny, dude. But anyway, so then what happens? Right? Then what happens is today, Ords. You guys know Ords boards? I'm not sure if you guys know Ords. Ords board, his fucking channel got demonetized today. And you know, I'm not sure how it works, because I can see like on the YouTube thing, because I know like it's happened to other people. Like if you go to like your monetization page, if you click like you want to leave the AdSense program or whatever, like I'm not sure that there's like a go back button. I think if you just accidentally click that button, it's fucking done. And I'm not saying that he clicked that button, but I'm saying like they're like really fucking fickle and frail with that bullshit. And I've seen it happen to other people too. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, what the fuck? So his shit, or his board's bullshit, his shit got fucking demonetized too. Like, and look, here's the other thing. All these fucking companies, they keep doing this stupid shit where, look, you work on a fucking computer. And then they say, oh, we're sorry right now. It's taking our team members longer because they're not working, they're working from home. Or they're, like, la, la, la. All like, so shit essentially sounds like it should be more convenient. Like, it sounds like you probably have an easier task force and everything. Like, how the fuck does the pandemic affect you being able to review people's shit? You telling me you can't hire motherfuckers fast enough to go out there and review people's shit? Really? You can't you ain't got look, there's enough broke motherfuckers and people looking for jobs. You shouldn't have any problems getting people to review people's shit. You shouldn't have much problem training people to review people's shit too. And I know that's part of it. You got to get people trained properly to review this stuff. Yeah, what the hell? Fuck. I guess it takes more than 15 days, right? It takes more than 15 days to train a good employee. Anyway. So not letting an opportunity slip by. Not letting an opportunity slip by. My man Sno Dub shares out the tweet from Ords, which, again, another fucked up situation. Has nothing to do with, Warner Brothers or probably fucking YouTube. Would be more like it. But he says, what the fuck at YouTube? So seeing an opportunity fuck with my man Sno Dub, I said, oh, okay, damn it. Where's it at? Having to fuck with my man Sno Dub, I said, does he retweet liberal douchebag content creators this happens to? Hashtag asking for a friend. Hashtag ruck and toll. Now, if you know, I don't know, maybe he didn't get that I was making fun of the tweet from yesterday. It was about the same shit. But as I said, does he retweet liberal douchebag? And the answer, and the thing is, it's a trick question, because the answer is no. Because liberal douchebag content creators don't get copyright struck and have their shit taken down. That's the answer. That's the answer. So, like I said, I gotta fuck with my man Sno Dub. He says, probably not since, I said, does he retweet him? He says, probably not since he doesn't have 100K plus channel like some asshats I know. I know them too, Sno Dub. He says, but hey, A for effort trying to compare a 1K channel to 100K plus channel. You almost had me that time. Jenner check. And it's funny. And I said, naturally, I add my favorite reply. This is the best reply for everything. J. Jonah Jameson, he's the best. But I replied laughing. This is one he's been using on me lately. So anyway, but I told him I said who made a comparison? He says your mom, Jenner check. At this point, my man Sno Dub, he's had enough fucking moves. I've fucked with him enough, man. But I said wrong. You did. Just in his last tweet, he made. He's going on with the mom jokes, and I was like, all right. He's pissed. But long story short, it's fucking retarded. These social media things, these platforms and all this stuff, everything they're going through, these algorithms, all this stuff, having to wait to have your shit fucking looked at for a week, Like, the one thing is like, and I still stand by this, is the fact that these social media platforms that we're using, YouTube, Facebook, you know, all that stuff, they don't have to let us use it. But I do feel like when you got content creators out there, like Ords, you know, he's just, you know, probably setting somewhere on subscribers, somewhere right around me, you know, a little over 1,000, between 1,000, 2,000. He's, you know, he's a small content creator compared to somebody like Josh, compared to lots of other content creators out there. But my thing is you have these people, YouTube and things like this, that are not only just content creators on your platform, but they actually bring revenue into your platform by these advertisers, even if it's not by advertisers, right? And here's the big thing. Even if it's not by advertisers that they are making their money from ad money and the ad revenue and the AdSense that they get from all these companies who care so fucking much about your well-being and what they put in front of your face. Hashtag Pride Month. They care so much about it, right? But a lot of these people like me, like, I don't get the traffic to get a lot of fucking ad revenue for fucking YouTube. But me, as well as people like Ords and stuff like that, who might not be getting all that ad revenue, still get people super chatting. Josh probably gets a lot of ad revenue for them and still gets a lot of people super chatting, even more revenue. And the fact that you have these platforms, you own these platforms, you run these platforms, and you have people that are part of your AdSense programs that you are saying, hey, we trust you to make content, we will fucking pay you money. I feel like you probably owe these people a little bit more customer service than too fucking bad that you have to wait a fucking week for us to take money from you again. That makes no fucking sense whatsoever. I don't give a fuck whether you are a conservative channel, whether you're a fucking liberal douchebag. I don't give a fuck what your channel's about. If you're part of the program and they're willing to sign that little contract with you and give you the ad money and allow you to get super chats and shit, I feel like they owe you that little bit fucking extra, right? That little bit extra. And I'm not saying they have to bow down and kiss your ass. I'm not saying that. But if you're looking at some of these people, and you can even take a look. You can even take a look at somebody small like Ords, or even somebody like my man Sno Dub himself too. Small channel, I guarantee you, just like myself, they're not raking in fucking ad revenue from a bunch of fucking traffic to their channels, but I can guarantee you, I've been in all of these sons of bitches live chats and seen motherfuckers wanting to send them money. And you should be willing to want to take that money, because you take that money from them. They do it just like the government does, man. They take their fucking cut no matter what. And I'm not going to complain about that. That's fine. They give us the fucking platform to talk on, to use. I get that. And I get that we have to kind of fall in line with their terms of service and bullshit. But there's so much fucked up things that you can find on here anyway. But you're literally saying to these people, these content creators, people who, like I said, not raking in fucking ad revenue, but have people out there wanting to send. Believe me, I've been on Sno Dub's chats. People are fucking sending him in super chats. Fucking $1 here, $1 there, $5 here, $10 here. It fucking happens. The thing is, it's not much, but it adds up. And how do I know? Look, I run a fucking business myself. I've had one of those days where I've had a long fucking day. I'm like, I come home for a little break, get some lunch really quick, get some more water and bullshit like that. Kind of take a little break really quick, and then I go back out. I'm like, dude, it's a shitty fucking day. But you know what? You go into those last fucking 3-4 stops, and you know what happens? It was worth it, because you run by people who are buying shit from you, $5, $10 here and there. Next thing you know, you fucking tripled the money that you made in the first fucking 5 hours of work in the last 2 hours. Because that bullshit adds up. And you're basically telling these content creators, these other smaller guys, even like myself out there, that you don't want their fucking ones and twos, let alone bigger creators who are bringing in even more money. And I'm not saying Josh is fucking raking in fucking dough on fucking like super chats and all that bullshit here. There's plenty of people making way fucking more than him. Way more. But you're still telling that guy to fuck off? Like, do you not see the problem? It's not just one person or the other. It's everybody. It's everybody. And again, I'm not saying like, trying to, like we're privileged and we should be, and they have to. Thing is, they could tell us to fuck off and they don't even have to pay us anyway. But they see the value. They supposedly see the value in these content creators. And it's fucked up. It's fucked up. And again, fucking with my man Sno Dub online, but it's not about left or right or black or white or any of that bullshit. It's about, don't you want to make fucking money? Don't you want to make if you don't want to make money, why do you have the advertise and do all the bullshit anyway? Like, most people I know would want to open up as many streams and avenues to make money. But apparently not fucking YouTube. And certainly not Warner Brothers. Now the other thing is too, I've seen other people out there, like I said, tweet shit out there as well. I've seen, like I said, my man Sno Dub, I was fucking with him, but even Fatal J was, even my man Fatal J was talking about it too. He's like, oh yeah, people on the fuck Warner Bros. Thing, like, I know what he's talking about. I don't give a fuck, but yeah, I mean, it's true. I feel the same way. Like, I laugh at the bullshit too, because like, I even responded on the Denver Nerds thing too, like, hey man, like, you kind of got to be mad at yourself. Like, these motherfuckers are douchebags. Warner Brothers are a bunch of pieces of shit that fucking, how many times have they done this to people? Like, completely, like, over the stupidest shit, Most of these people aren't wrong. They're, like, these fucking companies have no fucking clue what it, like what the fuck they're doing, you know what I mean? It's like Tommy Boy. It's like on Tommy Boy. He's got the style. I got it in my hand. I'm sitting there petting it. It's that. That's these fucking companies. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. Yeah. Anyway, Jonathan Velasquez with a $2 super chat with a $2 super sticker. It says vibes. Thank you. Sorry, man. Yeah. But I do have to say, like, look, as far as all that's concerned, is like there's no calls to action or anything. There's really not much you can do except for tweet at them. Like, you get a gang of people out there, all the nerd ventures go out there and tweet and show support and share and everything. We got everybody who got support. We're seeing the nerd ventures are all here tweeting at YouTube and Warner Brothers. It's gonna do something. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck if everybody on the goddamn platform said, hey man, reinstate this motherfucker. They're going to sit there and be like, well, you're going to have to wait a week because our agents that review this bullshit are fucking, they don't like making money just like we don't. Oh, man. My bad. My bad. Ken deserves to be honest. Oh man. Well, and that was the thing though. I mean, like, you kind of like gotta blame yourself because they're pieces of shit. That Warner Brothers has done that new. They're notorious for that shit, man. It's like, I don't know. It is true though. I mean, like, it's funny. Poor little feller. Mouse, get him. I think it's 90 days when you're copyright struck from live streaming. I think generally in some cases it is. I don't know how. However it happened, he knows that he only lost it for a week. But yeah, I think it kind of depends on what it's for though too. Nikki working. Was telling Mike I fell asleep at 7:45 while I break. Oh man. Oh no. RC Scott says, I like that young Ripper guy. He's cool. Well, I got to wake up. Yeah. Splashes coffee in my face. Oh, man. He wants Josh to say, I stand with SJWs. All right. Oh, yeah. I know what he wants. I know what he wants, man. I know what he wants. and that's the thing is like, but I get it. I know what he wants and what he was getting at. That's why I was fucking with him though. That's why I was fucking with him. I asked him to be on the show and I forgot to send the fucking link to him, and yeah, I forgot to send the fucking link to him. Damn it. But yeah, I know that's how it is, and I know what he was getting at. That's why I was fucking with him. Need the caffeine before I get demonetized too. Mike Porter says, train me. Mike Porter says, Trinity stirs the pot. Oh, man. Speaking of which. Yeah. Oh, man, that's funny. Mike Porter says, my Twitter page is a happy place. Yes, it is, Mike Porter. I enjoy being toxic on your happy place. RC Scott says your Ben Stiller and Anchorman gif is funny. Yeah, I was gonna say I like that one too. But sometimes like I don't like. Yeah, I like that one too. I like the Ben Stiller one too. I've got another one. I don't know if they have the gif on there. I'd probably one I'd have to make myself. But it's one that I used to use for a meme all the time. That was so great. It was so great. It was the one. It was the wolf. It was the wolf from Pulp Fiction. Because, like, I would see all these people, like, on my friends on Facebook and shit. I'm telling you guys think I'm a fucking asshole on here. You should see how I am on Facebook with my actual friend, my real friends, my people I know in real life friends. I'm a fucking asshole. Like, the whole birthday thing, you don't even want to know. But, and we got some more shit we're going to talk about here in a minute. But, like, they would share some shit like, oh, like, hey, like, such and such did this, and like I'm proud, or I did this and I'm proud, or something, or just whatever. Just just something they're kind of happy about, and I would share the wolf gif or the wolf meme. That's where he's sitting there with his coffee cup, and it says, "Let's not start sucking each other's dicks quite yet." It's fucking great. It's like, calm down there, buddy. Let's slow up. Stirs the yeah, but I don't stir the pot, Mike Porter. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't always miss the good Twitter dramas. Yeah, I know. Like, Twitter's fun. Like, most of the time, I just like let shit go. But like I'll fuck with people like my man Sno Dub because I know he's not a bitch and he can take it. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll have fun with it. And then I can make fun of him here later. And he still won't be a bitch about it. Well, at least not with me because he knows I'm fucking with him. But like. Believe me, I know there's people out there that it might not be the same case. Oh, man, that's funny. But yeah, Twitter's a fucking funny place, man. Twitter's a funny-ass place. Just me or Super Chat's missing on here right now? Oh, is there more? Is there more? I don't know. I know the other day it was active, like, for whatever reason. It wasn't, they were showing up slow too. Is it just missing on the stream? I don't know. We'll see. Let me see. What have we got here? Let's see, an hour ago. Let's see, that one show up? Yeah, an hour ago. My Porter sent a $4.99 super chat, my man. Did that one have a message on it? Maybe I should pull that up and see if he had a message with that. I didn't see that one. Oh, come on, man. You can't see this stuff, man. All right. Okay, his was just the sticker. I think Jonathan's was too. All right, yeah. So we had that one. Then we had the $1.99 from my man Jonathan Velasquez. Thank you so much. And now we've got a $10 super chat from Felicity Poobell, who says, "Preach, Trinity. Me and Nikki ranted on the same subject on stage last night. Support your fellow fans even if they disagree with you, and not trash studios who don't care about you and never will." Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing is like the thing with like the whole Warner Brothers thing is like these people like they don't care. Like none of them care because the thing is like they know they're still going to make their money anyway. Like, and they don't care. Like, I don't know. I kind of feel like it's a little bit of back and forth. I get that we partially are responsible and stuff like that. You know, they don't have to pay us, but like, come on, like you kind of gave us this contract that we all entered into. This is still a two-way thing. We're still both in this contract. I mean, at least do your best to honor it. At least still do your best to honor it. Let's see. My favorite GIF is the big dog that looks like by his expression says what? Oh, which one? Which big dog? I have to check that one out. Oh man. Oh, Mike Porter, moving up. Oh man. Oh, Dixie, you're terrible. You're terrible. You're terrible, Dixie. Do it for the creators. Yeah, do it for the creators. Yeah. I see the problems. Warner Brothers. That's funny. That's funny. Aggressively relaxing says some just do it for the love of the game, baby. Absolutely. 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 And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's the thing is like there's not everybody's here to make money. And there's plenty of people who have big channels who don't put ads and stuff in their videos. Like, and that's fine. You don't have to want to make money on these platforms. It's all good. It's all good. Like me, you know, like everybody does fucking merch and all that bullshit. Everybody's got t-shirts and hats, you know. Like even my man Chillmonger, he recently launched a merch store. I may go buy a Chillmonger shirt, but like I still haven't done one. I'm like, dude, who the fuck wants a Second Street Marvel fucking shirt? Who the fuck wants a Myrtle Maniacs shirt? Ugh. 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 No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Eventually I will. I actually got a good idea for one. I got a good idea for one shirt I want to have made. And we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Happy I made it Friday night, says Landon TLB. Yes, thank you so much for being here. What an awesome rant, man. Thank you for Crisquella Lopez. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jonathan says, could always have everyone tweet at Team YouTube, but yeah, pretty much screw. Yeah, I was gonna say, and that's the thing is like you can do it. Like you tell people like, hey, everybody tweet this out, but like I said, they'll see it and they'll be like, we don't give a shit. Like, we don't give a shit. The pandemic has us overwhelmed. It's gonna take time, buddy. That's what they're gonna tell you. It's gonna take time, buddy. Again, Felicity, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Nikki Dabs with the dabbing. Wait, your real friends? Like people I know in real life. Like people. I'm just kidding. Camille. I give you hugs. Actually, I'm kind of feeling that way right now. My kids are out of town, and I know a lot of people are probably like, your kids are out of town. Fucking yeah. Like. It's not me, bro. That's not me, man. And I'm not saying that other people don't, but I fucking love my kids. My kids aren't annoying to me in any way. They're not a burden in any way. My kids are the fucking best. That's all I can say. And like the second they left this morning with my mother, they're going on vacation for a week. When they left, like within an hour, I'm already like, it's too fucking quiet here, man. You know, it's too fucking quiet. And the thing is, it sucks. It's kind of lonely too because and I know you might be thinking like, oh, well, your wife's there. You and your wife get some quality time together, right? Yeah. And the thing is like, well, no, like we work opposite schedules. She works during the evenings, the nighttime. I work during the days. So, like, in the evenings for the next week when she's not here, I'm here all alone. Right? And during the day when she wakes up after, you know, she gets her sleep and everything in the morning time and like the late afternoon, I'm out working. And it's a little lonely. It just sucks. It sucks. We got another rant coming, folks. I got to go get some water here in just a minute, but we've got another rant coming. Opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one, and no one wants to see it. I don't know. That's not so true these days, Dixie. That's not so true these days. Some people, they do want to see it. There are literally 5 streams I want to choose. I want to watch, but I choose this one. Wait, what other 5 streams? Who else is streaming? Who else is streaming? Sons of bitches. Fucking people trying to stream while I'm streaming? People fucking trying to stream while I'm streaming? Who's trying to stream while I'm streaming? Oh, I see. Ashley streaming over at the Widow. Okay, I see Ashley streaming. Who else is streaming right now? There's some other people streaming right now that I need to know about. These sons of okay, I only see the one. Oh wait. Oh, Metaphorical's live too. Metaphorical Comics. That's all I'm really seeing. I'm about to sell vacuum bags as merch. Dude, that'd be great. Vacuum. Yeah. Oh man, that's funny. Buy merch, link in bio. Yeah, you have merch? No, I don't have merch. I don't. Opinions. Yeah. Well, yeah, they all stink. Absolutely. I will post the Bigfoot, the big dog gift today. All right. Yeah. Absolutely. Aggressively. Where are we going with the wrenches again? If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Absolutely. You don't really want one. It's not really all that. You have us, Trinity, in case you didn't know. I know, but you're not my cute baby sitting here every day where I get to hug you and give you kisses, good night and good morning, and give you hugs and wake up and like you kind of part of my schedule because I got to make you breakfast and make sure that you get outside and play in the morning before it gets too hot outside and drink some water and have some fucking fun. And yeah, it's different. Shotgun a beer. Rant away. Stream. Oh shit, my kids. I'll be right back. That's funny. Theory. What's Theory? Jody, you, and Perp. Oh, Perp's live too? I didn't even see Perp. I didn't see Perp showing up. I must have to scroll a little bit farther. I didn't see Perp show up on there. I believe it though. Perp trying to steal my clout. I see Burke Family 54 Comics is live too. Old Wolf 65 is live also. Who else is live? These sons of bitches trying to steal my audience? You motherfuckers trying to steal my audience? You know what? TK's back. K, what is up, my man? Guys, I'm gonna go grab. Oh man, shit. All right, I'm gonna have to grab a water really quick. Gotta grab some water. So I'm gonna mute this really quick. It's gonna be on mute. Because you don't want to hear. Oh, I guess it's not that loud. I've got to get water. I've got to get some water. I'm getting dry mouth. I'm gonna go right over there. Here, look. Here, what do you guys want to peep something out? You wanna? Here, peep these out while I go grab some water or something. Yeah, you can peep out. There you go. Peep that out. It's all good. Almost back, guys. I'm almost back. Here we are. Yeah, there we are. We're back. All right. So, yeah, chair stream. I'll let you see the chair. Let you see the chair. So, something else I wanted to talk about. And I guess you could say that was the main clickbait that I put on there on the for the live stream. Representation and diversity. Ooh, those buzzwords that get people so riled up, right? Get people so riled up. You know, I know my man Chillmonger, he actually did a video earlier talking about like diversity and stuff like that. Mostly talking about superhero films and shit like that. You know, it's mainly what we talk about, some of the pop culture stuff like that. You know, the nerdy shit that we like from comic books and stuff. I'm gone now. Oh, wait. It says, what? Oh, are you leaving, Mike Porter? Is that what you're saying? The thing is, like, these words, diversity, inclusion. Maybe I better close that garage door again. Bugs are going to start flying up in this piece of shit. They will, too. But, anyway. Diversity and inclusion seem to be, yeah, isn't that what I put in there? Isn't that what I put in there? On my clickbait? I can't remember. Yeah. Oh, representation. And diversity. These are bad words. Representation and diversity. Now, you mean wokey? Now, the thing is like, there's really nothing wrong with, you know, diversity and representation. Matter of fact, in most things that you consume as a consumer, whether it's TV, movies, music, things like that, most of them they're diverse, have a diverse people. Chances are, if you're watching a movie, on screen, behind the camera, part of the production, and all of these different kinds of things. I'm not gone. All of these different kinds of things, and it's something that just happens naturally, right? Like in order to get like a movie or a film crew or anything like that to be specifically one type of people represented, like you have to actually work hard to make that happen. You want to make you want to make an all black film with all black people in there, you gotta basically go out there and cast all black people, no white people, right? That's not to say that you don't have white people working behind the camera somewhere. Maybe you got a boom operator, your set dresser, and stuff like that. But the thing is, when a lot of people are on those kind of productions, they're looking to bring as much diversity as they can, as much representation as they can. And look, a lot of the times, like I said, you're gonna walk onto the sets and stuff like that. You'll see that already. Like when you go into some of these productions where they do that, they purposely do that because maybe they don't want people on. And hey, that's fine if that's what they want to do. If that's what they want to do. Let's do that. Hey, all good, all good. You can do that if you want to. The point being is, when they do that, they purposefully have to go out of their way to not include people, right? And by all accounts, you could say it would be hard to do that and do that kind of stuff, like exclude a lot of people and just get this one group of people and get the best people you can. I don't care what pool you're pulling from, whether you're pulling from Mexicans, whites, blacks, it doesn't matter. Limiting that, getting all one sect of people, one race of people, and getting the best people you can for the job is going to be hard to do. That's why a lot of these things happen naturally. People want the best people for the job. So a lot of this diversity, representation happens naturally because, in the representation space, you get all kinds of people from diverse kind of backgrounds and orientations and stuff like that. It's just something that happens naturally. There's no avoiding it. Like, to do that stuff, to do those practices, you have to go out of your way. Now, I'm not sure about anybody else, but lately I've noticed online that I'm supposed to treat people differently because of the color of their skin. Online, that's apparently the thing. Like, certain people we've got to prop up. We've got to prop certain people up, certain ethnic backgrounds. Is it ethnic backgrounds or just color of skin? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that one out. We've got to prop certain people up of certain orientations. We've got to prop them up. We've got to prop them up. We've got to treat them differently based on the color of their skin or their race or their sexuality, their gender, or anything like that. We've got to treat them differently. Now, that's just what I've learned online. Is that's what we do. We've got to do these things, and it could just be me. I don't know. You let me know down in the comments below what you think, but it might just be me. That my parents actually raised me the exact opposite, right? My parents kind of raised me the exact opposite, where I don't treat people differently because of their color of their skin or their race or their identity or anything like that. I don't treat people differently for that, but apparently I'm doing it wrong. My parents taught me wrong. And they should be ashamed of themselves. Shame my parents for teaching me to treat people like people. Now, the thing is, like I said, a lot of these kinds of things happen naturally. There's nothing wrong with diversity, representation. Again, these things happen naturally. You have to really go out of your way to exclude others. And I'm not saying that doesn't happen, that people don't go out of their way to exclude others or find certain things out about them and want to exclude others. Maybe a gatekeeping kind of thing, if you will, because of, different things, maybe regarding race or religion or any of those kinds of things, right? I'm sure there's people that do that. And, again, it's something you got to go out of your way to do. But altogether, talking about this stuff, diversity, representation, these things go on naturally. And I don't see anything wrong when people are doing that in their movies. Now, making an aim when you see, and that's what we see, I know, and here's the thing is, a lot of people see these statements coming out from companies these days, making initiatives to go out there and be more inclusive, get more representation and things like that out there. And the thing is it's a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit because it already happens. Now, I'm not saying that it's limited. I'm not saying that it happens already, and I'm not saying that there's not enough of it out there, or that there's too much or anything. There's really no give or take. If you take a look at things, and I can't remember whose video I was watching the other day, but if you look at it, it's really a lot of the stuff that you see out there is probably until you go out there and make overflood a movie market or whatever with these kinds of things. It's probably actually pretty representative of these certain people in certain communities in the first place. Now, again, that's to say that everybody would be equally represented by their numbers that they have in the population. But a lot of what they are trying to do is going out to boost those numbers to get it higher. But and again, there's nothing wrong with having more of it. You want to make movies with more gay characters in them and whatnot, it's fine. I don't have a problem with that. You want more trans characters in movies, whatever, that's fine. Because as long as it's a movie that's focusing on that is part of it, and that's what it's dealing with. If it's part of a project that has no past or anything, now it's when you take and you do these things with a lot of the stories that Hollywood seems to do now, which is they reboot everything and remake everything. That's where people really start to lose it because you're changing characters in stories and stuff that has been around. And I know a lot of the things people are going to say, they're going to be like, oh, well, when it comes to books, you can look at books. They do it all the time. They race swap characters and stuff like that. And yeah, sure, you could certainly make that argument because we can see that that holds water, right? We could certainly say that that holds water. And what it is people get attached to these characters if they've been a franchise that's been around for a long time. So when these changes happen, people actually get upset. You remember that movie Jack Reacher with Tom Cruise? Yeah, that movie Jack Reacher. Jack Reacher is supposed to be some big, tall motherfucker, like big Shaquille O'Neal motherfucker that like stands out in a crowd. And believe me, when they made that movie, people were fucking pissed because they got short ass Tom Cruise to play this guy who's supposed to look like fucking Shaquille O'Neal. Well, maybe he wasn't supposed to be a big black guy, but he's supposed to be a big dude, you know, like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, okay? Dwayne isn't even, but he's supposed to be a big fucking towering dude. And they got little ass Tom Cruise to play him, right? Like, they change it. They change it. Now, the thing is it's not so bad because most of the times you watch a movie, you watch a TV show, you watch a lot of these things, you read an indie comic book, it's people creating their own worlds and their own characters and stuff like that. So most of the time, it's not a big deal. It's when they do it with these characters that we've known forever, that people have grown to know and love. Now, the thing is, this has happened throughout time. And nowadays, we see so many people outraged about it. And I'm not saying that any of those people are wrong. They have every right to be if they feel that way. People are passionate. People are pissed off about this stuff. That this race swapping and stuff is even going their way and stuff like that. And I get that because nobody wants that. We want the classic characters. There's plenty of other characters out there for these things. If you want to do all those kinds of things, the representation and diversity things with these characters, the comic book characters, with even characters in books and stuff like that. There's other characters out there in most of these universes that you can do it with. That's what's beautiful about indie comic books, about most movies that, chances are most movies that you watch, that they're not based on something else, they are somebody's original creation. So they're able to make these characters and do all of these things and have it be something that's never even an issue. And you would never know or never care about it, right? Unless they come out in their marketing scheme and say, hey, here's what we're looking to do, which, again, is something that triggers and gets people pissed off. But here's the thing, is it's really something that's, I wouldn't necessarily say it's something new, but it's the social media thing because everybody reacts to it because when we see these companies make these statements, that's how it tends to go, is they decide to do all these things on purpose to purposefully, maybe not include others while under the guise of including others, right? It happens. And I'm not saying that's the case altogether. And the reason I'm not saying that it's that way altogether is because I do believe this is something that's happened for a while. People are so hyper-focused and hypersensitive to all of these things these days. And I really think that's a big problem with everything that's going on right now. Because we see everything online, the way people interact and everything online. Everything's got to be about snark and being about fucking being sarcastic and fucking one-upping the other person and fucking dunking on them and getting social media clout for it. And we can see that companies actually go out there and do this, and it completely fucking backfires while it also works, because what they are doing is causing a divide themselves. Now, the divide ultimately comes to fans and everything. You don't have to look that much into it. It's not that deep. Sometimes it is, right? But I do think that it's not that deep. And I do think that a lot of it is because that here, since the advent of social media, it's so much more in your face. But also here over the last easily 20 years, but let's not even talk about 10 years, 5 years, and beyond, where they've made more of a push, especially since the advent of social media. These conglomerates and everything have been doing a lot more of this stuff to kind of push things in your face. And we see that the more it's gone on, the more pushback there is. And I think a lot of it goes down to, a lot of us like to, Nerdette. I'm not sure if you guys know Nerdette from Tristan from Nerdette's Newsstand. She's fucking great. I wish I could get Nerdette to come here and do a fucking show with me. She's fucking awesome. But she was talking the other day about some of the stuff going on in the books and, in the comics, in movies and shit like that. People get so outraged about. And the thing is she pointed out to it, and it's fucking true, and I've talked about this before too. It's something that's always gone on. But maybe when you were younger, you just didn't notice it as much. Maybe you didn't care as much because you weren't hyper-emphasized on it, right? It's something that wasn't as in your face. But that's the social media thing. Now it's in your face 24 hours a day and there for you to be able to react to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with people able to fucking fire right back at you the second that you say something. James can come mangold all over your timeline when some asshole comes on social media just trying to be snarky and get some fucking likes from people and cause a big old fucking ruckus. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But I do really feel like that is something that's kind of hyper-emphasized right now, and why so many people are focused on it. And it happens to all of us. Even sometimes I'll be sitting there watching something and something will happen in a show and I'm kind of like, and it doesn't always take me out of it, but sometimes something will happen in a show or a movie, I'm kind of like, they didn't really have to do that. Like, it kind of took me out of it. And I'm not saying it was terrible, and I'm not saying like, but it kind of takes me out of it. You didn't have to do that. You could have done everything you were doing without doing that, and it would have been just fine. It would have been perfect, might have landed just fine. But you even got me, somebody like me who like generally don't give a shit to sit there and be watching and be like, right? And I'm not saying I'm super hyper focused on it, but sometimes when some of those things happen, I do sit there and think like, am I reacting to this because it's one of these things that's hyperactive because we're so hyper alert to these things? For me, I don't really think it is for the most part. I'm pretty sensible when it comes to those kinds of things, but there are some of the things I see going on these days I look at and I see, I'm like, this just isn't good. This doesn't need to be there. Like, only because a lot of the times I see some of these things, I'm like, I don't feel this plays good with the target audience that you're looking for in this case. In this case. Right? There's not a problem with doing some of these things and some of that stuff, like I said. But the target audience, again, I think that's a big thing. And I'm not saying that your target can be far and wide, but when you're doing some of these certain things, you're definitely turning off other folks. And then sometimes you see these people or even companies lean into it even more. Like, oh, you're offended. So you lean into it even more. And sometimes you do it to a point where you can't even backstep and backpedal it. You know what I mean? Like, remember that one guy the guy Kramer, remember? That time in that nightclub where he was trying to be shocking and trying to be funny and like it kind of like backfired. Remember? Michael Richards, isn't that his name? Like, yeah, there's a time and a place for everything. But I do think that a lot of stuff ultimately comes down to the fact that we are hypersensitive to a lot of these things because of the climate that we're in with the advent of the social media, and also even those around us who talk and react to it. Even if it's not us and we don't feel the same way, we see other people talking and reacting about these things around us, and it still has an effect on you, right? Again, I'm not saying that diversity and inclusion is always something that's all super great. Like, if you're having to make initiatives for it, think about what that already says, all right? For one. But for two, most of that stuff happens already. And most of it happens in ways that is definitely probably equal to the community out there, the real world, the real numbers actually being shown out there. No matter what community you're part of, right? I'm not one of those people that has to see me represented on screen. You know why? Because me, will never fucking be represented on screen by fucking anybody. You know why? Because I'm a fucking unique individual. I'm unique as fuck. Chances are, you are too. And you can't probably be represented either, no matter how many fucking initiatives any company puts out there, right? They might be able to get somebody that's close or anything like that, but it's not. So you shouldn't even try. You just got to go out there and make these productions. If you're doing something with characters that people care about, do the best you can to represent them. When you're going out there and doing whatever films, doing your own shit, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You know who went out there and actually proved that shit? We were talking about it the past couple weeks. Kevin Smith actually went out there and did that. Did all the things these companies wish they could do these days, and they just can't seem to. The diversity, the inclusion, he did it. He did it in very tasteful ways. And he did a lot of things in a lot of great ways, too. Showing a lot of these things. It was great. You know, I was thinking about in Clerks 2. Remember the movie Clerks 2? When they got into, like, they were there in the movies, and they get back after they blew off some steam. And Randall went on his little kind of racist rant where he was saying he wasn't racist, and they had Wanda Sykes in there, and Earthquake, and they were in there, and like, fucking hilarious scene. Fucking hilarious scene. And you see everything that happened in there. Like, there wasn't, I mean, there was probably a little bit, some big fucking huge controversy over everything that happened in that movie, because everything was well written, well represented, and had that diverse cast of people in there delivering all this shit, and it was fucking great, and it was funny. And that's the thing is, how can Kevin Smith seem to do that, yet so many people can't? I'll tell you one reason. It's because he did it with his own characters that he created, original characters, and he was able to tell all these different stories that have all of these different things in there. I'm telling you, and people try to replicate it. If you want a fucking template on how to make a good movie with the diversity and the inclusion, the representation, everything you want out there, go watch any fucking Kevin Smith film and let him take you to school on how you can do it in a tasteful way and do all kinds of grotesque and crude things and still make it good. Mike Porter says people do get upset because they believe it is being shoved down their throat. And to a certain point, I actually agree with that, Mike Porter. I actually agree with that to a point because it is kind of. Now, I will say that it is kind of because I've even seen posts this month from people who were gay on Twitter who posted, and you see other people there, you can tell that, like, you know, they're gay. But there was this post I seen out there. This guy put out there and be like, it says, "Dear corporations, can you please get a gay person to take over your marketing, your pride campaigns?" Because a lot of them, like, there's people out there like, this is fucking ridiculous. This is like, really? This is ridiculous. Like, no. Plenty of people out there like that. But plenty of people do feel like that they're putting it in their face. Like me, like, and shoving it down their throat. Like, I don't, like I said, I don't care if that's what you're all about. Cool. Like, but I don't need to see it in every fucking ad. I don't need to see it in every comic book. I don't need to see it on every fucking tweet I scroll on. I don't need to see it. Like, but again, I'm not somebody who's out there saying fuck these people anyway. So, like, and that's the thing. But me saying I don't need to see all that bullshit gets somebody else to be like, oh my God, you hate these people. I really don't. I don't really fucking hate anybody. You know who I hate? I fucking hate rapists and child molesters. Right? That's who I hate. People who abuse children, people who abuse old people. I'd say, honestly, if you abuse animals, you're probably a piece of shit too. Not probably. You are. I hate those people. You know? I hate those people, but, like, anybody else, like, you got a fair shake in my book, you know? You got a fair shake to be a decent person. Right? Anyway. RC said, "You want me to come over? You can make me breakfast and I'll give you good night eggs." Oh, RC Scott probably wants that shit too. Oh man. I'm streaming now. I'm watching you. I'm streaming you on half of the screen, and the other half is a Warner Brothers ad. I'm getting to guess. Oh, you're terrible. You're terrible. You mean Wookie? Yeah. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, we are a melting pot. Yeah, hiring people because of woke diversity is retarded. Just hire the best person for the job. Absolutely. And that's the thing, Dixie, is hiring the best person for the job, you will get diverse people. Trust me. I can tell you, like, all the time I worked at Walmart, the best crews I had, they were fucking diverse. We had women, we had men. They were white and black and Mexican and was there? No, not Puerto Rican. Do you know what I'm talking about, man? Do you know? Cuban. Cubans, Salvadorians. I'm telling you, I fucking worked with everywhere. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, absolutely. And we didn't go out there hiring, looking for, we just hired, like, and believe me, working at Walmart, it wasn't looking for the best person for the job. But when I was doing the hiring, I was looking for that. Prop me up, Chinatang. Oh man, it's funny. At work, my shop looks like the bridge of the Enterprise. I'm pretty sure it happened organically. Except my company needs to hire more Vulcans, right? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Getting closer and closer. Oh, you'll be over soon. I hear Tom Cruise is short. They say he is actually green leopard. Yeah, he's pretty short. Yeah. People do get upset because I believe so. Yeah, absolutely. Agalax says I helped build the Enterprise interior and exterior for the movie Star Trek First Frontier. Did you really? Nice. Sometimes it goes the other way too. Both sides need to chill. Yeah, absolutely, Mike Porter. Absolutely. And here's the thing. Like the thing is, like, the biggest thing is people are wanting to use these big names, these big household names, these things that people have created and turned into big things. People are wanting to use your Batmans, your Captain Marvels, your Captain Americas, your Falcons, your all these classic characters that people have known and loved for fucking 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years. And they're wanting to do that. And that's where the problem is. It's not with anything else. I can guarantee you. Any motherfucker out there that you find on YouTube bitching about fucking gay characters or representation in movies or anything, anybody you find legitimately bitching about that, like, and being pissed off just about that, I guarantee you has watched a movie where they've seen all that stuff in there and enjoyed the movie. Again, because it probably wasn't, even if it was stuff that they put in there that's obvious, it's probably part of the story of something that they did with those characters that they wrote into those characters. They didn't do that to something that's, and that's the difference. That's the difference. Because again, that other stuff happened. You know what I mean? Like, look at the remember the movie Mannequin? You remember the movie? Yeah, I mean, look at that. Right? You can take a look at plenty of stuff where you see like gay characters and stuff like that as well. It's just everywhere. It's just like it's in a lot of places. But yeah, I mean, it just happens. Like, again, you have to go out of your way to exclude people. Diana Troy, aka Boo Woman, at a Star Trek convention in Little Rock. Diana Troy. Okay. Boob Woman. All right. Which one's Boob Woman? Is that that's not, like, is that from Star Trek or is that the Boob Woman from Total Recall? I don't know. Cool though. I see there was a narrative on both sides. Both sides need, yeah, absolutely. Disrespecting my Cubans. No, no. No, what I'm saying is I've worked with all these different people, and look, I'm telling you, I've worked with them all. It's like, again, it's not something that comes down to races or anything. Look, a piece of shit is a piece of shit. A lazy motherfucker is a lazy motherfucker. I don't care. It doesn't matter what race you are. They're out there everywhere. There's somebody bad. There's somebody out there representing us, making us look bad somewhere. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody out there making white people look bad. There's somebody out there making black people look bad. There's somebody out there making Mexicans look bad. There's somebody out there. There's somebody out there making Myrtle Maniacs look bad, you son of a bitch. Don't you be making the Myrtle Maniacs look bad. Oh, man. Asian? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Uh-oh, ladies are still in the house. Nice. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you being here. I appreciate everybody who has sent in some very generous super chats. Again, we had Felicity earlier with a $10 super chat. My man Jonathan with a $2 sticker, as well as my man Mike Porter. Earlier today, we had Lord Vito throwing money too, man. Son of a bitch. He wanted my attention about that. About those. He wanted my attention about that Lady Death stuff. Yeah, living stereotype. Yeah, living the stereotype. Yeah. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. You know what, guys? I'm not sure, look at this. Doesn't that look good? Look at that. And it's got like peanuts, chocolate peanuts, Reese's Pieces, peanut butter chips. This is great mix called Peanut Mine. Look at that. Yeah. I sell this stuff. That's my nuts. That's my nuts I put in people's face on a daily basis. Great stuff. You know what I like to do? I like to take this. I like to take this Peanut Mine and I like to mix it with this mix right here. This Canyon Crunch. These go good together. You mix them together, you got your sweet and salty, and it's all yummy, yummy, yummy. There's links down in the description. You can go buy from the corporate website if you wanted to. You know what else it goes good with? These right here. It's toffee peanuts. Toffee peanuts is the best. They are the best. Mike Porter says, did you fix your house? No, it's not fixed yet. My kids are out of town, so I've got a week. I've got a week to get it done. But I've still got to finish. I've still got to get the shit finished for my work vehicle. I still got to get it finished up. But yeah, other than that, everything was kind of fixed that day. In the form of it was to the point where it's not going to be broken anymore. Now we just got to get it all patched up and everything. Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, it's been busy. Been busy, man. Been busy working and stuff. Been busy. And I haven't been slacking off. Or anything. I've been doing these live streams here with you guys, but that's really about it, man. Just staying busy, working, and getting shit done. Yeah. Like I said, the kids just left. The kids left today, so we got a week to get that done as well. And the thing is because I'm looking at it it's gonna be a bigger job because we've actually got to go through there and rip more drywall down and clean shit up, move some of the other insulation and everything around, rip more drywall down, and then hang new drywall up. Because there's plenty more we've got to rip. And that's the thing that sucks about the drywall. We've actually got to go rip more up to replace more. You know what I mean? It sucks. Yeah. But yeah, it's been really busy. And that's the thing is I haven't really been spending, other than the streams I've done here with you guys, I haven't been laying around, not doing anything. It's just been busy, man. It's just been busy. Busy as hell. But thank you so much for being here. Trinity's like one of those contractors. He will get it fixed in a year. No. I don't have that kind of time. The thing is, I'm thinking about once I get that done, I've actually got more I've got to get done. Because there's other just little things here and there around the house that I want to get done. But I was telling my wife, I'm like, man, while we're at it, I might as well just go ahead and I was thinking about slapping up a fake wall in here, or at least another wall, kind of split up the studio here a little bit. I was thinking about doing some other shit outside. I was like, dude, I got so much shit I want to do. I'm like, oh, it's just a lot. Being a homeowner is no fun, but it is fun too. Yeah. I use beadboard. For what? Use beadboard for what? But no, also I'm not a contractor either, man. Like I'm not. I can do this stuff. I just don't like, man. I just don't like. I like doing shit myself because I hate paying people to do shit that I can do myself. It just sucks because a lot of the times you've got other stuff going on when something else happens like that. Yeah. Anyway, guys, it's already 10:37. Holy shit, man. It's late. It's late. I want to thank you all so much for being here. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you to everybody for the very generous super chats. Again, we had Lord Vito earlier today, Jonathan Velasquez, Felicity, my man Mike Porter. Thank you all so much for your generosity. I do greatly appreciate it. I want to give a huge shout out to all the immortal Myrtle Maniacs, the channel members who support the channel with all their hard-earned dollars, and also by that, help crowdfund these comic books. I do greatly appreciate that. Like I said, I was talking earlier about G.A. Lungaro's crowdfunding comic book, Isadora and the Immortal Chains issue number 2. There is a pinned comment in the chat where you can go and check out his Kickstarter as well. I don't know. He's still got quite a few days left on it, but it is fully funded. So you know that that project is going to be coming to fruition and will be soon delivered to our mailboxes. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for today's video. Thank you all so much for being here on the Trailer Park Live. You all have a very good day. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.